What is good, guys? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be analyzing the dollar index, gold, US30, US100, AUD, USD, and USDCAD. So with that being said, let's get started. In front of us with the dollar index, and I am bearish on this market because the market is trending below this very strong structural zone. So as you can see in the past, this area over here acted as an area of resistance. So anytime the market was there, the market was selling, then the market broke above. When the market was above, the market was buying. So now that the market is below again, I do expect for the market to just sell all the way to this support over here. So that's my reason for being bearish, and also because, as you can see, we were in a bullish channel in the past. The market was buying and selling in between this, and now currently the market is broken below. So because of those reasons, I'll be looking for sales in this market. Now the way you can trade this is you need to go to a smaller time frame. I'll just go to the daily time frame over there. You want to identify areas of interest you could potentially buy and or sell from. So for the week that is coming next week, I see the possibility of the market. Very likely it might want to come back again to this structural zone over here. As you can see, break, then retest, and then continue selling down, and then retest when it breaks below here, and then continue selling down. That is my perspective and my bias on the market for the week that is coming. With that being said, let's move on to gold. On gold, I am bullish going to the higher time frame. So as you can see, the market is bullish. We do have a bullish trend over here. A first touch over there, second touch, a third touch, and then this was the fourth touch we got last week. So as you can see, the market came back not only to retest the trend, but also came back to retest this particular area of support, which was in the past a resistance. So as you can see, resistance over there, the market broke, came back for a clean retracement, and now the market is pushing up. We do expect for the market to end up breaking above those highs, but at the moment we might, of course, we will have, of course, to watch how the market behaves around that high, because there is another possibility the market could just reach that high and start selling again back to the support. So in order for us to be safe, we will just buy the market at least when it reaches that support, that area of resistance. We want to wait and see what price tells us. If it breaks, then of course a retracement and then a continuation to the upside. But moving on to US30, I'm also bullish on US30 going into the higher time frame. 30, I'm bullish simply because the market, as you can see, is in a bullish trend. No need for me to explain. The market is going up. So as you can see over here, the market in the past, this was a push up and then a push back. Then this was a push up and then a push back, coming to retest this last structure over there, and then this is a push up, and then the market gave us a push back again to come and retest this high over here, and so now the market is pushing up. So potentially we are going to see this market creating new higher highs to the upside. Now the way you can trade this market is you need to go to a smaller time frame, daily time frame for this one, and over there again you want to identify areas of interest where you could potentially buy from. So for me, at least, exactly where we are, it's a very interesting area of structure. So as you can see, the market pushed to that high over there, then found resistance, broke above. So now the market, of course, has come back for retracement. So I think this is a very good area to expect or anticipate that this market from here is going to actually give us those buys, hoping to break above that high, of course, and then another retracement, and then a continuation to the upside. If you also go to the line chart, it's going to be pretty obvious to you that this is a very a strong area of resistance over there, which again has been tested again now as an area of support. So from here, my expectation is the market to continue up. Moving on to US100, similar to what we have also on US30. I'm also bullish on this market. I won't even go to the higher time frame for this one. So as you can see, exactly where we are is a very interesting area of support and resistance. So in the past, this area has acted as an area of resistance. When the market was above, it acted as an area of support a couple of times, as you can see over there. So now that the market is above, I do expect the market to respect that area of support and buy from there. So as I can observe, I do see that this candlestick over here, the current candlestick that we have, has retested this last low that we had over here. At the moment, I don't see anything suggesting any signs of bearishness in this market. Also, if you go to the higher time frame, you'll clearly see that this market long term is in a bullish trend. So as you can see over there, first touch over there, second, third touch. So from here, the market has a high probability to continue going up. So with that being said, let's move on to AUD USD. AUD USD, I'm also bullish on this market. Into the monthly time frame on this particular instrument, you can clearly see that this market was in a bearish trend in the past. The market was trending down, right? However, there's always been a very strong area of support. Anytime, even though the market was bearish, so anytime it got here, it couldn't break below, and then it got there again. I couldn't break below, got there again, couldn't break below, got there. It seemed as if the market had broken below, and then it could not, as it had broken below, it could not then find enough momentum to push below. Instead, the market went back above that particular support. So because of that, I believe the market again has a potential to continue pushing at least up to that resistance. Now the way you can trade this market, go to a smaller time frame. Over there, identify areas of interest. So as you can see over here, we have a very interesting price action going on over here. As you can see, the market is caught up in a range. So whenever the market is moving in this kind of a manner, I like to treat it as such and trade it as such. Meaning whenever the market is at an area of resistance, I like to sell, and whenever the market is at an area of support, I like to buy. And whichever direction the market breaks, if it breaks above, of course, then the market is bullish. Breaks below, then again the market is bearish. Long term, of course, I do expect the market to buy. My areas of interest to buy from are both this support and above this resistance. Of course, I did say last week I was expecting for buyers to occur around this area over here, and then we saw the market coming over here, giving us that retracement we were expecting, and then started to push up. So now I do expect maybe next week the market might want to push and potentially, hopefully, break above those resistance. If it does, then a retracement and then a continuation. I'm looking for buyers. Moving on to USDCAD. USDCAD now for this week I'm bearish. The reason why I'm bearish on this market is because, as you can see, we did have an area of resistance in the past. So anytime the market reached our sell a resistance over there, it sold. Then the market broke above. Of course, the expectation was for the market to retest and then continue up. If that is coming, I do expect the market to continue this move. It has already started over here. Sell this market. Of course, long term, I'll be looking at this support as my most interesting area, which price could reach in a near future. So now, also, if you observe, we also do have another range, a small range over here, a resistance. So the market again has found resistance over there. So it makes sense why this market is now at the moment selling. So for the week that is coming, go to a smaller time frame, maybe the daily time frame. You want to identify areas of interest. As I can observe, I do see we do have a low over here. If you go to your line chart, it will make sense. Let me do like this. On the line chart over there, you can see that this was a low. The market went up. So now that the market is broken below that low, I do expect the market to come back, retrace, and come and test this area of support as a newly formed resistance. And then from there, again, we can expect the market to continue selling down. Pretty much that is all I have for you that is coming, guys. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, man, with that being said, I love you. I'll see you next week when I see you. Yeah, man, I'm out.